Bing, 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 bing. And we're live here. It's the Modern Fowler Scrum. I'm having some issues with my internet connectivity. I'm tethering on my phone. I guess I'm going to go first. I might have to drop off and re-come back in. I guess I'm just going to turn off my video as well so I don't completely destroy my things. We've got Will here as well. Hey, Will.
Hi, Sam. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, so just some difficulties with the internet connectivity today. Updates from my side. I have just deployed a new thing to Agile Ventures, which is the rubification of the Agile bot that's going to ping Slack for us, and it's not working, so I'm blocked on that. The tests are all passing. I've got a channel not found thing. I think there's basically just some Slack channel that's misnamed somewhere, so I'm going to be working on to fix that immediately. Other things going on. Yeah, over the weekend, had a great pairing session. I'm now pairing with folks who follow me on Twitter, and I had a great pairing session with Thomas on Sunday, and we worked on the Stripe integration for website 1. That was great fun. Yeah, so very pleased with that. Things coming up for me later today. I've got the Autograders client meeting. I've got premium pairing with, oh gosh, what's his name, Federico on the Phoenix 1 project. And yeah, that's about the size of it. And Michael's here as well. Lots of folks. Good stuff. Brent, how are things going with you?
Yes, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, everybody. Good, thanks. So I did some more work on the embedded map for local support, and I think that's at a point now where we can certainly review it and test it on staging.
Cool.
I got the adverts live for local support as well on location counts. I didn't do any animated GIFs because I realized I didn't have the correct font. So I don't know, Sam, if you saw my Slack message.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can find out what font they used, I can then load it on my system and create some better adverts. No blockers. I think for the next thing on my agenda is to start looking at the pop-up, the calendar pop-up on local support.
Right. Great. So no blocks and lots of, yeah, I think I've got you on my list of other things to check out before too long. Excellent. Thanks, Brent. Sounds like a productive weekend.
It was, yes, thanks.
Great stuff. I think Sigu was in next. Hey, Sigu, how are things going with you?
Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So for me, it's been a while. So I'm setting up. I'm now on local support setting up. Met Plus. Yeah, that's where I'm starting from. And yeah, basically that's it. No blockers yet.
All right. Great stuff. Thanks. Thanks, Sigu. Excellent. Yeah, I've got some things to mention to you, but let's go on to, hey, Michael, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not bad, not bad. Anything fun over the weekend?
Yeah, I started working on automating. I posted a GitHub. I'm not sure if you saw it though.
I saw the post. I've also added it to my list of things to look at. Yes.
Yeah. So that's it. I think potentially that could be done actually pretty quickly. Just probably the hardest part will be dealing with errors if they arise.
Right, and this is so. Could you give us just a brief summary of what you're? I mean, you're saying you're automating the prediction model, but by moving it to somewhere, or what?
Well, it's right now. It's just like an R. It's going to be an R script. That can be run anywhere, potentially in the cloud in Azure.
Okay, so it's in Python. You're moving it kind of out of Python, and so that it can be running exclusively in R. Is that the?
Yeah, it's in R right now. So there's because also there's like a nice package that helps with parsing the JSON or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So that makes it very between R and the data frames. It makes it really simple to extract a lot of things that we kind of spend a lot of time on.
Excellent.
Python.
All right, sounds good. Or maybe we'll have a pairing session later this week, and we can get into that in more detail.
All right.
Cool. Good stuff. And then Will is also here. I think Will just observing. Will, do you want to say hi and tell us how things are going with you, or feel free to, no pressure.
Thanks very much. Yeah. I'm working on an application that is about donating on a transaction. So it's for non-profits benefit, and I've been working on it for some time, and I was interested in hearing how you guys work and seeing whether I could propose working on it as a project if you're interested in what it does. So that's why I'm here. I've had a look at some of the projects as well. Yeah. So.
Oh, great, wonderful. Oh, that's excellent. Well, I think we probably will have a little time to chat about that. I'm just going to back up because Sigu. The thing I was going to mention, Sigu, is I'm also thinking about like people quickly getting started on projects. And like over the weekend when I did this pairing session, I was quickly setting up a website one C9 thing for Thomas to work with, and it occurs to me that actually one install script. Yes, I had an idea about having this install scripts in CI. Is we could just have like 3 or 4 or 5 ready to go instances of C9 with local support, Met Plus, website one installed in them, and then just if someone comes in and they're like, oh, I want to get started working on this thing, rather than necessarily saying, okay, the first thing you have to do is set up on your own machine, is just give them access to the C9.
Yeah.
And that makes any sense, Sigu? Yeah.
That makes sense.
So yeah, something to think about. Cool. But yeah, well, I think we've done our Scrum there. I don't know that there's anything else that if anything we've forgotten, people can bring that up. But Will's got, so tell us more about you say you've got some kind of an existing project. Is already some code, or it's just an idea, or where are you?
Yeah, it's halfway between existing and between being an idea and existing. So the idea is that by coupling a donation to every transaction, that money gets spread more widely than it otherwise would.
Right.
And a seller in the transaction can use, obviously, if a seller donates more, then they can attract more custom because people will want to shop with, all things being equal, they would shop with someone who's going to donate to something that they care about.
Right.
There's somebody who doesn't. So there's potential there for competition between sellers to raise the donation that they give.
Right. And so when you say a transaction, do you mean like just somebody buying something on eBay, or what sorts of transactions do you have in mind where the donation is taking place?
Yeah, everyday transactions. I've started. I started out originally thinking I could try and get it to work with the normal financial, the banking system.
Right.
But it's proved quite hard to get things to connect that way. So what I've been doing latterly is working with Ethereum. So I've written a smart contract that splits money. The buyer sends money to the smart contracts. And the smart contract splits that into money that goes to the seller and the donation, and the seller is in charge of setting that percent. So so it's really now just building an interface for that. And so I'd like to. I think it works best with Ethereum. I mean, I'm open to it working more widely, but if I can get it to work in Ethereum, then it can be used for Ethereum transactions. So, for instance, I've bought a video series on the internet using Ethereum. So I think it can work nicely for those transactions. That would be a place to start.
Yeah. So that sounds really interesting. Definitely. I think, I'm quite interested in Ethereum and Bitcoin and the whole, computational model there and so on. And yeah, that could definitely be a project that we could bring in here. Are you in the new projects channel on Slack?
No, I'm not.
We do have, obviously, so there's totally the right thing to do is come into here, but let me invite you into we've got also a new projects channel, and that's a great place. Obviously not everybody makes it to the scrums and stand-ups and so on, so yeah, I'm definitely liking what I'm hearing, and we'd love to hear more in the Slack. Does anybody else have any questions or thoughts for Will?
No, but it's like you say, Sam. It sounds very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess well, I've added you to the channel there. We can, in time, potentially create you a chat room and a space in the website and all this, that, and the other, and we can have, but if we will get that, see if get people excited and involved and so on. Did you have any other? We've got like a couple of minutes left. Any general questions about Agile Ventures and how it worked, or anything at all that
No. I mean, I've been doing free code camp, and I think I found out about you guys from that. And I've known about you for the last few months, so I've just had an eye on how you work, but I've never been to a Scrum. I just wanted to find out what it was like.
Sure.
I'm just really putting my idea out there and just seeing what happens. I don't have any questions in particular at the moment.
All right. Oh, great. Well, I guess I will probably drop off, as I say at the beginning, because I've got these strange internet connections, and I also like the notification system for the Scrums I've been playing with, and I've kind of broken it, and I've got to work out how to fix it. So I might just pop off there. But if other people want to hang out and chat or try and arrange pairing things, I know I've got stuff to follow up for Brent and Michael. I will do that a bit 6s and 7s today. But Will, fantastic to have you in the Scrum, and feel free to join other Scrums. We have them the same time every day, and of course there's Slack, and looking forward to get ramping up your project.
Okay, cool.
Excellent.
Thanks very much.
Yeah. Well, one final thing is we often do for people who are starting projects. We do recommend if they can do try contributing to at least a couple of other projects in Agile Ventures in order to sort of see the flow. Like each project is kind of fairly free to set up, how they want to work. But I think we've definitely past experience has. I think the people who have a little bit of experience with the existing projects tend to then be more successful when they set up their own projects. So just some food for thought there.
Okay, so I can use it as a model for my own project, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll send you some other resources and bits and pieces. Good show. All right, I better run off. Great to see you all in the Scrum. Bye for now. Hopefully I'll get things fixed up and see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.